Hello everyone, how's it going, and welcome to a Apex Legends video. Now today we are going to be looking at the newest legend in this game, Loba. Now today I am going to be revealing all of Loba's skills and also how you can use her very effectively. Now first of all, for those of you that didn't know, Loba is the little girl inside of the Season 04 trailer. Now the reason why Loba is a legend in the first place is because she wants revenge on Revenant for essentially killing her parents. However, now that she is actually a legend in the game, a lot of you may be wondering if you should buy her and is she good? And I will be covering all the reasons why you should or shouldn't buy her now. Number 1. Teleportation. Now Loba allows you to teleport by basically throwing her bracelet, and wherever it lands, you teleport to. If used effectively, it can get you out of a really bad situation, or you can help one of your teammates. Now you are able to teleport every 30 seconds. Now there are actually so many different ways that you can use Loba's teleportation device effectively. For example, by throwing her bracelet into windows. Now not everyone will like this strategy, however by throwing the bracelet through a window you can either sneak up on an enemy and they might actually think you're teleporting away from them, not actually to them. This obviously kind of creates a distraction and hopefully you can get a few easy kills. However, just remember that you can only use the bracelet every 30 seconds, so just make sure you're using it properly. Now coming in at number 2, we have Loba's ability to see legendary and epic items through walls. Now this is just a really cool ability in itself because, for example, if you don't have the best loot, you can see legendary loot and epic loot from miles away. So basically, if you use Loba as a legend on Apex Legends, you are guaranteed good loot. Now coming in at number 3, we have Loba's Black Market. Now this is obviously her ultimate ability, and basically you can trade 2 items for anything inside of the Black Market. Now the Black Market essentially collects any nearby items and puts it into this little market. Now there are so many ways that you can use this Black Market effectively. For example, if you are in a high tier loot zone, or if you are safely in the circle and you see people dying in the storm, you can just throw down the Black Market and it will automatically give you their loot. As well as this is also insanely helpful for your teammates to get much better loot as well. As well as this, as soon as your team is done collecting loot from the market, you can officially destroy it so no one else can use it. Which I think is really cool because no one else can get some free loot. Anyways, now that I've shown you everything that Loba can do, I'm going to be answering a few questions such as should you buy her, is she good, and also I'm going to be showing you a few tips and tricks to use her to the best of your ability as well. Now what I'm about to say is going to vary from person to person just because a lot of people play differently on Apex. However, what I'm going to say is that Loba is a really good legend to use. Not only can she get you some really good loot, but also if used wisely, you can get so many kills with her. Now to answer the question, should you buy Loba, I'm going to simply say yes if you can adapt to new settings. And by that I mean she may take a little bit of getting used to. You may also need to develop some accuracy with her bracelet. But once you have used her again and again and you have improved your accuracy, I think Loba could be a pretty lethal character to other enemies. But like I said, this opinion will vary from person to person. However, from my experience, Loba is a really good legend. Now to answer the question, is Loba good? She can be if used correctly. For example, if you're just teleporting every 30 seconds for no reason other than just testing out her teleportation device, that obviously isn't going to be using it effectively. However, if you wait until there is a serious situation where you are going to need to teleport, then you can use it way more effectively. So yes, Loba is good if used correctly. Anyways, now I'm going to show you some tips and tricks and some information about Loba. Now one cool thing about Loba is her skin. For example, if you compare her default skin to Octane's is a lot more boring and less cool. Now obviously I know a lot of people will still buy skins for Loba, however if you're a new player and you're just starting out and you don't want to have to waste so much money on new skins and stuff like that, then you don't need to with Loba. And of course you may have a difference in opinion, but for me I really do like Loba's default skin. Now I am fully aware that this is not a tip or a trick or key information at all, but it's something I did really want to mention considering I'm doing the whole Loba topic. And that is how nice Loba is to her teammates. Now I mention this mainly because in Season 04 we had Loba's enemy taking over the legend slot and he was so mean to his characters, he would never say thank you, but with Loba it's a completely different story.
Thanks, beautiful. Aren't you sweet? Thank you. Thanks, beautiful.
Now, like I said at the start of the video, Revenant was obviously the killer of Loba's parents, and Loba has come to Apex Legends in order to get revenge on Revenant, and therefore to prove that she's nothing like Revenant. She's obviously the opposite of him, which is nice and kind. Now, as well as that, what's also quite interesting is her chats with Revenant, because obviously they both absolutely hate each other.
Thank you, Loba.
I'm not thanking you, demon.
Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
And now it's time for some tips and tricks. So what I do highly recommend when using Loba's teleportation device is that you do actually throw it through a window. Now, the enemies might actually think you're teleporting away from them and not towards them, and therefore it kind of creates this illusion. Now, number 2, high ground. Now, by getting the high ground, this can give you a massive advantage. Now, obviously, all you have to do is throw Loba's bracelet up to a piece of high ground, and then automatically you will teleport there and gain an advantage. Now, you may actually have to practice throwing the bracelet. At first, you may not get the accuracy straight away, but once you start using it more and more, it will come naturally to you. Now, to me, Loba is an overall great character, and she can be very tactical if you use her properly, and that is why I do enjoy playing with her. Now, if you have just started playing Apex, or you're not sure if you want to get Loba, hopefully this video has helped you make your decision. If you want me to do more videos like this, or maybe even a part 2 for Loba, then please do let me know in the comment section down below. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy, and I will see you guys next time.